Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm Sekouwrites. Rights. I am a survivor, a double survivor. I survived one stroke that was very serious. Only 17% of people survive that stroke. Only 17%. And here we're getting ready to talk to you about money. Let's get into it. I'll see you in a few. As soon as I get my video up, here we go. Hello. Today is a holiday. And I'm smiling, even though I'm not really feeling the fact that it's a holiday. But that's because I now pay attention, much closer attention to holidays, because the stock market is either closed or open. And I saw the bell notification. I was like, oh no, the stock market's not going to be open on Monday. And I was panicked about that. But that led me into something very interesting. So let's get into it. All right. So as you know, I've been commenting. All last week I went into the show at 9:30 a.m. and I did the show. I did the cut by. A picture of me small here. A picture of the socks right up here. Now, I was trying to do that today, but I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember how I made that square. But anyway, what you know is that last week, all week, thank you, it's tea going. Yeah, thank you. All right, so last week, I got involved at 9:30 a.m. because that is the time that the stock market opens. The stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. I've been telling you this for a long time, but I wanted to try something new. I want to try doing the show at 9:30 so that I could learn something from what I was doing. Because what I was doing was trying to get everything done in the 15 minutes between 9:30 and 9:45. Get in there, get it done, and then be done. But that was a little bit hard. So I tried it. I liked it. I think I might continue with it. I think we're going to continue with it. The 9:30 a.m. Story open. Well, yes, show opening. Okay, so anyway, let me talk to you about what was going on. What was going on last week is on Friday, I was feeling it. I was feeling so bad. Because on earlier that week, I don't remember which day, but earlier that week, I saw the dip and rip. I saw it clear as day. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait to jump on it. I can't wait to jump on that. And so Friday, I was like, I was all ready. What happened Friday? Nothing. It did not show me anything. I did not see a dip and rip. I did not see a Aladdin's touch. Thank you, Pete. Aladdin's touch. I didn't see anything. And I was feeling it. You all saw me. If you saw the Friday's show, you saw me. I was like, right? Because I was disappointed. And then after I got off, B started asking me, well, what would you do if this was a classroom full of your students? What would you say? And I had to think about it. I had to push past the 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 I want to say anger, but the frustration, and 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 turn it around and say, what would I do if it was a class? And I was like, okay, all right, well, I would think about it differently, right? And so I started thinking about it differently, and then I started reading. I started reading a book. This book is by Tim Bohen. Tim Bohen is one of the big guys underneath Tim Sykes. Tim Sykes, as you know, is the guy I'm talking about all the time, right? So I I I was I found out that Tim Sykes had a book. I was like, he has a book. So I downloaded this book. I took a snippet, and don't you know? I honestly I can't tell. I can't remember if this was his book. That what I just told you is true. I found out he got a book, and I downloaded it. But I think I think this might have come from a video I was watching. Anyway, there's all this information coming in. I opened my mind to all this information coming in. And this is what I got. People who are doing the dip and rip, people who are doing the dip and rip at 9:45 were also doing a different strategy at 2:30 for something else, not for dip and rip. I was like, what? They're doing two different strategies during the day. At 9:45, they're doing dip and rip. But at 2:30, they're doing something else. And I was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. What if I can do dip and rip? I look for it at 9:45. If it's there, great. If it's not there, oh well, right? But then I can look to see what I can do for weekend. What was it? Weekend hustle. Thank you, Fee. Weekend hustle. Weekend hustle. Because I used to do that all the time. I used to do that all the time. All the time. I'm not sure if I was close enough. I'm not sure if I shared with you why I let it go. But anyway, why I let weekend hustle go was because of I discovered the pre-market. I discovered that even though it's supposed to be held off for a weekend, there's still movement and there's still selling, right? So I know that doesn't make much sense to you, but anyway, I just wanted to something quicker than a weekend hustle. So anyway, what I was thinking is after we told me to focus on what I'm going to teach the folks that are coming in and learning from me, what am I going to teach them? I will teach them how to look for one system, and if they don't see that, look for another one. Look for one, don't see that, look for another one, right? And it's great because it lets you know that you're now looking for the right things. You're now looking at a school, looking at a chart, and being able to be like, nah, there's nothing here for me, right? Can you imagine that you are able to do that? So that's one thing, right? That's one thing. And the second thing is what I just said. You got to be able to look for one, dip and grip, or whatever it is, and then try another. So this is what I did. I suggested it was Friday, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna do weekend hustle, but I'm gonna apply the Aladdin's touch magic to it. So I looked at it. I looked at it very closely at the end of the day, Friday, and I saw one, and I went in. Now I went in light. I'm like, because I'm trying something new. So I went light, but it went, and I made $1.90. Please give me dance, yeah. Please give me dance, yeah. He's giving me this. Yeah. Yeah. And so that happened. That happened Friday actually. I checked it late at night. I figured it was gonna go hold through the whole weekend. But it went out at I don't know what time, but it went out quickly. It went out quickly. So I didn't even have the weekend hustle down for the whole weekend. I had it for one night, Friday night, and I sold it for 190. So that made me feel great. That made me feel great because I was able to pivot. Thanks to King, I was able to reassert myself. And I gotta tell you one other thing. This guy, Rob Broker. Let me show you him. Let me show you him. Let me see where he is. Yeah, here it is. Share this tab, and then I'm gonna add it to your oh, I can't see. I hope you can still hear me. I hope you can still hear me. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I see a black screen, but nothing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's your chart screen.
Okay, I do not know what is. Okay, folks, I'm gonna do this live without you seeing me. I guess I'm just gonna have to talk it out. For some reason the StreamYard disappeared on me. So let me see if me linking to something works. Let me see if I link to something.
You're still there.
I use this.
It's just black, but they can
hear you. Okay. I will. Let's see. Let me put this one. see if this one is up, and does this work? Yeah, okay. So my box is still whatever that is. I'm still blocked out, but you can see what I'm talking about. So I guess I'll just talk about it.
Yeah, we can see the Tim Sykes that you just shared.
Okay, so Tim Sykes, the Millionaire Challenge podcast. This is my daily bread. This is my daily bread. The Tim Sykes Challenge podcast. There are only 5 episodes. Only 5 episodes, right? And this is from Tim Sykes, the guy who I told you about, who has all these people up under him now. He's got like he's got like 45 or something millionaires he's created underneath him. Like crazy. And all of them has a different scheme for getting trades, right? So why I brought this up is I was listening to it today while I was running, and he said, don't be upset about what happens to you on the stock trade more than 15 seconds. I was like, 15 seconds? Wow. Now, I've heard this a million times because only 5 episodes, and I've listened to this every day. But this time, this really got me. Don't be mad about what happens to you in the stock market more than 15 seconds. Either you can change it or you can't, but let it go. Let it go. Now, that's a very important lesson. That's a very important lesson. And so that's what this is about. I invite you guys to check it out. I mean, it's 5 episodes, very easy to listen to again and again and again. That's what I've been doing to it. I've been listening to it again and again and again. And just now I got the note about 15 seconds, and that's something that he's been talking about. I mean, that I've heard in the podcast multiple times, but this time it's really stuck out to me. Really stuck out. So yeah, so that's a really good one. So anyway, my point is, I was upset more than 15 seconds on Friday, but I got myself together, and then I was able to trade and make some money, and that's because I was able to trade. Because I could have kept on going down the rabbit hole, down the drain. Excuse me, and just talking about it, being all mean about it. Oh, I'm not going to get to trade anything on Monday. Like all that has been lifted by the fact that I traded and I made some money. So that's that. Okay. Oh, did I tell you who Tim Sykes is? Tim Sykes is I wish I had a picture of him, but Tim Sykes, he's got like a decade or like 2 decades, 3 decades. I think 3 decades. I think of experience trading, and he got his arms hurt. Yeah, he got his arms hurt when he was a child. When he was in high school, he got his arms hurt, and he couldn't do anything except do things of or related to the keyboard. But his arms were messed up, and so he got his what's that money they give you when you're Jewish?
Disability?
No, when you're Jewish.
Bar mitzvah.
Yeah, his bar mitzvah money, and he got his money. He got $12,000 from his parents, well, from his family, community, or whatever, and then he just decided to trade it because he couldn't do anything else with it. So he tried it, and then he started making money. And he started making more money, and then in college he was making lots of money. It's like, wow, this is really going great. It's going great. And so that's what he did after college. He finished college, and then he continued to trade, and that's how he became the wonderful person that you know now. Tim Sykes also gives 100% of the account that he's using for his teaching, 100% of his account to charity. What? Yes, to charity. So he's always giving money away, always doing stuff with different companies, different people that need help. So yeah, it's really great. That's really great. And this is so here on my right, you see it says the Millionaire Challenge podcast. So even if you aren't a member of the Millionaire Challenge, you can listen to the podcast and find out more and more and more. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this. I really wish you guys could see me, but I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to move on to another thing that I wanted to share with you. Let's see. Okay, I found it. All right, let me start sharing. All right. All right, now let me get the sound on. All right, here we go.
4 bank accounts you must have. 15% goes into a high interest savings account. This is what keeps you in the game. 25% goes into an investment account. This is what works for you. 50% goes into an expenses account. This is what feeds you, not your ego. And 10% goes into your rewards account. This is what keeps you sane.
Now, Fee and I were discussing this yesterday. We were discussing, she had a dream actually about how we were splitting our money. And then I reminded me that I'd seen this, Mark Tilbury, and he's been talking about basically dividing his money up. Now, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what he's telling us to do, why, but I understand that he's got 4 different accounts. So I'm just going to play it one more time and see if we can get it. Here we go.
4 bank accounts you must have. 15% goes into a high interest savings account. This is what keeps you in the game. 25% goes into an investment account. This is what works for you. 50% goes into an expenses account. This is what feeds you, not your ego. And 10% goes into your rewards account. This is what keeps you sane.
Okay. So there we have it. There we have it. So I'm going to try Mark's advice or close to it. I'm going to try to divide things into 4 buckets. 4 buckets and just have it measured out. I think I'm going to have to use a simpler account because he's got 25, 15. I just need a single account. So probably 10%. I probably do 10% across, but I do 10% 4 times. I'm going to try that and see if I can't get to where, because this man is obviously a millionaire. Like he's obviously a millionaire. And if he can do it, then so can I. So I'm gonna guess and get in with him. Get in with him. Okay, folks, we are running out of time. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. West Free Kingdom. Do the math using $100 income. Oh, this was her dream. Our math was 4 accounts as well: taxes, investment, living expenses, emergency fund. Okay, that's helpful. That's also taxes, investment, living expenses, and emergency fund. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. That's good, Pete. Yeah, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to divide our money into 4 different things and see what happens. Because we've gotten good at dividing some for investment, but now the other things have to be privy to it as well. All right. So I am running out of time, and so I just want to thank you for hanging out with me, even though this episode is weird because you can hear me and can't see me. And I think that's it for today. and I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, the stock market will be open. And hopefully, I have a special guest tomorrow. Oh man, I hope he comes through because he's really great. He's really great. And so yeah, we'll check that out. And yeah, and we yeah. Well, I was just thinking about something. All right, so let me figure out how to sign off. So let me sign off, and thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being involved. Thanks for remembering that now is not perfect. I mean, that didn't sound right. Let me find it again. Now is better than perfect. Yes, now is better than perfect. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, folks. We will see you later, and enjoy your holiday and be ready for tomorrow. Let's go.